My name is Nicole. I'm a former client of the retreat and a survivor of domestic violence.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I'm a child survivor of domestic violence. I grew up with a very abusive father. I guess the boiling point for the three of us was Easter Sunday of 2000 when my dad pulled a gun out on my mother and me.
He was standing there with the loaded gun on the front stoop. And it is a surreal moment. You're almost watching it from a different angle. I do remember thinking, oh my God, he's gonna shoot me with my 3-year-old girl in my arms.
After like years and years and years of saying like, today's the day, today's the day, today's the day, today had finally come.
I called my father instead of calling the police. I told him I was frightened that this time he had a gun, and the police came, and that was the beginning of our freedom.
And my mom kind of picked up the two of us. We didn't have anything, and we left. And the first place that we went to was the retreat.
At our shelter, there are 18 beds, so we can have 18 people at a time. So that shelter is really a safe haven for men, women, and children. Most of the shelter clients are children, about 62%.
Not only did they house us, but they provided us with legal support, counseling, obviously food and shelter, the basic necessities. They really got the two of us back on our feet, and we're forever grateful for them.
I would not be alive today if it wasn't for the retreat. I can promise you that. I know that.
We have a number of services. We call them our core services, in addition to the shelter.
Counseling is very important for the victims of domestic violence. It helps them feel that they're not alone.
You feel so shameful that you got here. You feel as if you're so foolish and so alone, and nobody could possibly understand. But the retreat did, and the women at the retreat did, and it was an immediate connection.
Oftentimes when a client comes to us and we talk about it, and as a counselor we say, oh, we've heard this before, their eyes get wide and they say, there's other people, what do they do?
So we have the counseling. We also have advocacy. So we help people, we take them to court, we help them with custody disputes, we help them become safe to get a protective order.
We work closely with the police. We get police reports from all of the East End towns, and we go through each and every one, and they refer clients to us as well.
I am a psychology major, so I hope to be either a family counselor or a social worker, because these are the people that really did shape who I am. I just feel like they made such a huge impact in my life that I want to be able to do that for another kid growing up.
If you listen to Hannah's story, you see that she really did emerge, and she's now a spokesperson for us and for all the children of abuse. But what her story also tells is that there's help.
The biggest thing to take away from something like this is just to really, really remember that you are not alone. I feel like giving back to the retreat in the smallest way possible. I'm one person, but it makes a difference.
So to engage in the work that we do at the retreat, we need resources, and we need committed people who realize the importance of our work. Half of our budget is supported by government grants, and the other half is really from donors, foundations, events, and our thrift store. We couldn't survive unless we really had donations.
It's important for me to give back because they gave so much to me, but it's also important because I don't want to ever forget where I came from. So going there definitely reminds me of how much they've helped.
Hope is such an amazing thing. We must have it to survive. We must know that there is a better day for us. I want to give those people hope, because they will have it, they can have it, and they deserve it, and their children deserve it. And you don't have to live like this anymore. I promise you it gets better. I promise. It does. It does. It really does.